Reacting to setups live on stream, episode 11. Let's roll it. Let's go. The first one we got is 𝐶𝐤𝐤 setup here. Let's take a look at it. Kind of nice. I can't lie. 2 monitor setup, vertical, horizontal. Color scheme's very minimal. Kind of like this orangey, like villagey vibe, like with like the wood and the plant, and then with a little bit of hints of white and then black. I like it. I think it's very minimal. There's not really much I can recommend you because like it honestly looks pretty good. The 𝐾𝐨𝐤𝐤 seems good. I think this might be a console setup for the most part. The color scheme's really nice though. Maybe putting this plant on this left side and making this charging stand maybe in the corner, just because I feel like all 3 of these things together kind of make it a little bit cluttered. I like they have a headphone hanger. That's nice. And for the most part, it looks pretty good. This is 𝐿𝐤𝐤 setup. I love that right wall. The right wall's sick. One thing I'd recommend is cable management, right? There's so many different ways of cable managing your setup. A wall raceway would really help you out right here at the, like, you know, below this monitor. Or if you don't want to buy a raceway, you could just get all the cables and go to the side and down, and it would still look cleaner than the way it is now. Like, that's the thing about setups. Like, you could literally have however you want it. I think it looks fine in terms of, like, you know, usability. You have a nice monitor. You have your top monitor, left monitor. You got everything there. You got like your mic and your Go XLR and stuff. So it doesn't look like you have anything missing. The only thing I'd recommend is, like, you know, a better mouse pad if you're looking in the market for one, or cable management are the 2 things I would recommend. Overall, looks really sick. I think you've done a pretty good job. Thanks for sharing. Hey, if you're watching this channel and you guys have not subscribed, make sure to subscribe because 60% of you guys are not subscribed. Keep watching the video. Bye. Smarb, my guy. Let's see. Double monitor setup, PC, Rode mic, Go XLR, Topo low mouse pad, and an interesting wall. The wall is very interesting. Is this like wallpaper? Like, what is this, graffiti? This is really clean. I mean, there's not really any complaints from me on this. 𝐾𝐨𝐤𝐤𝐿 nice. Yeah, you could mount your monitors, but like it already looks fine. The monitors are the same. You could put more RGB and more wall art on the wall. The art is already on the wall, so like it seems pretty clean. I don't know. I mean, personality is the only thing it lacks, in like lighting. But I mean, you don't really need to add lighting if you don't want to. You know, those are the only things that I would add is lighting to make this look a little bit better, and then maybe like some personality. You know, it looks really nice, dude. Really impressed. 𝐿𝐤𝐤𝐿 setup. Before, he had a really bad setup, and now he made it look really nice. Because before, he had like kind of a bad setup. I remember it was like someone else's desk or something, and he was just doing something. And honestly, the desk is super nice. What I will say though, to make this better for the speakers, okay, the speakers, you need to stand upright and put on the right and left side of your monitor. The monitor mount's great, the mic position's great. The only thing I would complain about is the speaker placement. What you could do is stack like them vertically here and here, further left and right on the desk. Mouse pad, everything else is great. Headphone hanger's great. PS5's there on the right. Very good. I like how your painting is centered. Got some like personality. Like, yeah, I can tell you like football, but you also like COD and playing games. RGB looks great, and honestly, the drawer looks great, dude. Like, you did a really good job, because before, I remember it was really bad, and now you turned it around and made it really good. So this is his old setup, and then this is his new one. Good upgrades, man. I mean, your keycap set right there is the one thing I noticed, right? Seems like you're lost in a color scheme. You are kind of going for this minimal gray and black, and then you have like a bright blue keyboard. So if you're gonna consider that theme, going minimal, make sure to get a new keycap set. And honestly, everything else is super nice. Like, RGB strips are nice. The shelving's nice. It looks centered with the monitor. The PC is purple for some reason, so maybe like you're kind of in between color setups. Honestly, I like this minimal black and gray setup that you got going. I think it really complements the room nice. The only thing I'd recommend is maybe a raceway for the wall for the cables to go through. But once you get like a raceway, you can paint it to the color wall, and you can hide all your cables in it without even having to try. And that'll just make it look a lot better, I would say, for your setup and everything. Moving on to 𝐾𝐨𝐤𝐤𝐿. Not cleaned using the Mark II camera, adding another monitor soon, wall mounting, and adding 3D wall panels on the back. Ooh. What the hell is the pillow, kitty? Damn, I wish you took a far back picture like this of the setup so I could actually like see. But honestly, it doesn't look bad. Like, the room has a lot of personality, for one, I noticed. And 2, I think you have everything in good spots. I mean, your camera is probably set up to where you want it to point for you when you stream. 𝐾𝐨𝐤𝐤𝐿 looks pretty decent. PC looks great. Love this. I love the wall shelves, like them floating with clouds and stuff. I think that's a really interesting thing I've never seen anyone do. Like, that's really cool that you got like shelves that are decorated like clouds and they're floating. I think that's one of the coolest things I've seen in a long time. That's really cool. And I like how the nailies kind of go like in between. That's really cool too. Makes for a very interesting background. But what I would recommend is maybe if you can get some sort of underglow for these shelves. Like not too harsh to where it's super bright, but just enough to give it a little bit of floating effect. I know you don't want it to shine on you while you're sleeping and you don't have to have it on while you're sleeping, but just for this background, I think it would look so clean if you had some way of having an underglow of these shelves. Like it looks kind of too dark. Like a light bar, like a Govee light bar, something like that, where you could run it with the Nanoleaf so you can make it look kind of clean. For the most part, it looks pretty decent. I would say your stream deck feels a little weird. I'm not a person that likes to have my stream deck on my mouse, but overall it doesn't look bad, bro. Like you got a pretty decent setup and it's not terrible. Looking great, man. Love the vibe of the setup. One monitor setup, speakers, Yeti, mouse pad, keyboard, mouse. You know, the PC's in an interesting spot, and I say interesting because like it's on the left and it's faced toward your bed. I think the desk is really well placed, I think, and the lighting is great on this wall. But I'd recommend is maybe just like your PC doesn't look that special. It's not worth to leave on the desk. I mean, you can leave it on the desk. I'm just saying you have so much room at this desk that you could do so much stuff with this corner. Like you could maybe even get a second monitor, move all the stuff to the left more, and put the PC on the ground and 𝐾𝐨. It would look so nice. Like you could just literally delete that side of the factor of it and then just make it all look symmetrical. Add some personality to the wall, like some paintings, some different things you could add, hang some stuff on the wall, whatever you want to do, right? And honestly, it would look so much cleaner. You just need some KO management tips, which I have a whole YouTube video on. So if you guys want to check that out on YouTube, make sure to check it out. Link in the description. Yeah, there's a lot of KO management tips I'd recommend you. Raceways, Velcro ties can really help you out here. And yeah. Okay, room tour. Let's see. Okay, this is super clean. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, I like this. I really like this. I really like this, bro. This is actually so clean. I love this little trundle thing next to your setup with the plants on it, the shelf, the bed minimalism. Oh man, this is great. It's a little 2-monitor setup. Never can hurt nobody. Not a cable in sight. Bro, wow. Yeah, your setup's awesome, bro. Literally, your room is super minimal. I love how minimal the desk is. The room just, the whole vibe it gives off is just great, man. You've done a really good job at making it very minimal, clean. You know, you got like the symmetry here, 3 plants, 2 cars, the 2 shoes, like everything is just super minimal and usable, right? And I like this, bro. This is sick. You have a lot of space. I love how small the bed is, so it like fits in with the room. I kind of like this more, bro. To be honest, I think it would look sick if you had like a green mouse pad and you went for like a green and white colorway. Cause like this during the daytime is so nice, bro. Like I just love the look at this during the daytime and with the windows and stuff. It looks super sick. But also at nighttime it looks super clean. Like this is nice, you know? So yeah, thank you for submitting, man. I don't really have any tips for you. You've already got like a really good setup and just you have an insane vibe to your room. I love the sneakers, like the personalities here. It's personality that's done simply though, because like even down to the detail, like the little leaves on this little like covered area and like the RGB behind the TV, like just a simple that makes everything super consistent. And I love this, man. Good job. Yeah, literally. What headphone hanger, some nice windows. Like I just love this, man. Good job, brother. I'm glad that I looked at that. Thank you so much for submitting. Thank you everybody who watched the video, and also if you guys are here to the very end, make sure to go check out my Twitch channel where I stream every day at 2 p.m. PST usually, and sometimes earlier on weekends. Thank you everybody for watching this YouTube video, and hey, if you guys want to see more videos like this, hit the playlist right here. Thank you guys so much for all watching, and peace.